Hey guys, Robin here. So last month, January 2022, I earned 12,258 euros in revenue with my online business, or niche site as some people like to call it. So I will uncover the website in a bit and dissect the various revenue streams to understand better how it works. So first of all, I generate the majority of the revenue through my own website. So I own one of the most popular websites about puppy training in the Netherlands. And while most niche site projects make money selling ads, I sell my own products. So I wrote and self-published these 4 books. So these 4 books about puppy training and an online course about dog training. So I wrote these books by doing extensive research, interviewing dozens of professional dog trainers, since I'm not a dog trainer myself. So at first I started with ebooks. So I didn't start off with creating these paperback books, because this cost way more money than creating an ebook. And after the ebooks, I then transitioned to audiobooks and then paperbacks when I saw enough demand. So all in all, I made 9,644 euros by selling my books and the online course through my own e-commerce WordPress blog, plus some affiliate income, but the majority of the revenue comes from the book sales. So having your own products is very important. At least for me. So then I also sold my books on another platform similar to Amazon, but then in the Netherlands, which made me in January 2022 2,425 euros. So adding those things up, we'll get a total of 12,069 euros. So I also translated these books to English to sell them on Amazon.com. So the Amazon revenue was 85 euros, and then there is 105 euros of YouTube ad revenue for my English YouTube channel promoting my English books, so totaling 190 euros for my English brand. So all in all, this brings me to a total revenue of 12,258 euros for January 2022. So I started my Dutch website back in 2011 while still in college as a small fun project. And after I graduated with a bachelor's degree in marketing, in 2014, I worked for a couple of years at an internet marketing agency. From 2015 and on, I seriously started to focus more on this project. Meaning, while working my 9-to-5 job, I created my books and I grew my website where it is today. So my last day at my 9-to-5 job was June 15, 2017. So the year 2018 was the first year for me that the income from this niche website selling my books surpassed my living expenses, which was so cool to see and mind-blowing, realizing that I can actually make a living with this, selling my own products. So one of my first videos on this YouTube channel explains my story more in depth. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do that. I'll link to that video in the description below. So know that the number I previously mentioned, that 12,000 euros, is revenue and not profit. Meaning I have business expenses as well that I need to subtract from the revenue made. So my total business expenses for January were 4,077 euros. So the biggest portion goes to Google advertising for my self-published books, freelancers helping me run this business, shipping the paperback books, and software costs like newsletter, software, and so on. So all in all, my total profit for January was 8,181 euros, which is still pretty nice. But I would like to earn more, and that's why I started building an entirely new e-commerce store for this puppy training business, which hopefully helps me make more sales and sell more of my books out. So I also updated lots of my content on the website, on the blog, to rank higher in Google, which also hopefully results in more sales. So the tool you see here is the tool I use to see the progress of my keywords in Google. And you can use this tool to see the exact progress of your website's ranking in Google. A really nice tool and not that expensive. So I'm also working on new projects. For example, I started this YouTube channel where I want to share my marketing knowledge with others. As an example, I recently uploaded this video about a marketing tool where I share 15 lessons in 90 minutes. So this is a new channel and it's one of my first videos, but I already received lots of positive comments that they enjoyed the content of that video. So the idea of this YouTube channel is to make money selling ads and reselling the tools I'm talking about. So this is definitely my passion, including talking about investments and money like I do on this channel. So coming back to the new e-commerce store I'm building for my puppy training business, if you're new to this, in a nutshell, to start an e-commerce store, you need to choose an e-commerce software tool. So as you can see, this is my current store for my puppy training books. So if I log into the software of this e-commerce store, you can change the design, publish new content, update and process orders, and so on. So the current software I use is WordPress, but it's not the best software tool for running an e-commerce store, especially if you're not tech savvy like me. At least that is my opinion based upon many years of experience with WordPress. So I'm now testing a new software tool for e-commerce stores called Shopify for the last few weeks. And I must say, I definitely like the process and ease of use. And the cool thing about Shopify compared to WordPress is that everything is straightforward. So with Shopify right now, I'm also testing different apps, like apps for adding cool reviews to my store, but also a page builder app to create a smooth product page and homepage, but also apps that help to sell more books, like this app, for example, the frequently bought together app that gives you something like this look so that people can order the 4 books all together. So it's pretty similar to what Amazon offers too on their platform, as you can see over here. So if you think this additional information around what I'm doing inside my business is kind of boring, please let me know down below in the comments. Or maybe you like this content, and if that's the case, then let me know as well. Just a quick thumbs up will do the job for me. Anyhow, in a nutshell, I'm trying to create a much smoother customer experience for ordering my books and online course for my customers. My plan is to hopefully finish this new store within 3 to 4 weeks, but it's always a bit tricky to plan these things because I'm not entirely sure what will come up since I'm new to this new software, Shopify. So let's quickly talk about my goal to how much money I want to make. To be honest, I haven't necessarily written down a number of how much money I want to make each month, but I'm definitely striving for more than the 8,000 I had in profit last month. And I think it will most often be this way. We as people are always trying to do better, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not only chasing money, because if I were only chasing money, I would not have dropped my marketing consultancy clients in 2020 and 2019. Instead of dropping them, I would have aimed to have more marketing consultancy customers. The thing is, I value my time so much, and I cannot put too much emphasis on this. I just don't want anyone outside my family, friends, my partner to dictate how I spend my time. If I want to hit the gym at 6 a.m. or at 11 a.m. or in the afternoon, I don't want to have an appointment scheduled with a client or for my employer. I'm just allergic to these things, and therefore I'm doing the best I can to create my own projects, my own businesses, and my own brands. So for example, my brand Creator Hack, where I do YouTube tutorials around marketing tools, doesn't make any money now. It only costs me time and money, but I'm certain if I stay the course and keep at it, it will make lots of money in the future. And if you're totally not into making money online, you're like, what the hell is he talking about? How does he want to make money with YouTube videos? Well, you're not the only one, since some of my friends and family members don't fully understand what I'm doing either, and maybe even think I'm just fooling around because I work from home by myself, drive a cheap car, live in a cheap rental property, and so on. But what they don't see is that my online business did 141,000 euros in profit in 2020 and 120,000 euros in profit in 2021. And I feel this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to doing business online. The possibilities are endless because it doesn't cost you more of your precious time when you sell more products, like you have when a painter wants to make more money. For example, a lawyer or a dentist, etc. There's a cap to how much time you can put in those jobs. The only way to scale to earn more is to hire more painters to do the job for you. So I'm so happy to live in this time when there is internet. I'm not sure what I would have done, like what kind of job, without having internet. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment if you want to say hello or ask me a question.